Thank you for your indulgence, Mr. Chairman. I want to go back to the discussion that we had earlier about people who are allowed to enter the country. And in the context of refugees, do you keep track of people who transition from refugee status to immigrant status?
Well, we keep track of them in the sense that at the time, presumably, that they apply for adjustment, which they're in fact required to do, we encounter them again. We know that they've applied for adjustment. We know the address they're giving at that time. We run a fresh set of checks at that point. So in that respect, we do keep track of them.
Is there a time limit? Is there a length of time that they have to be here before they're eligible to apply for immigrant status?
They're expected to apply for adjustment within a year of.
Well, I'm asking, is that you have to be here a year before you're eligible to apply?
That is the time of your eligibility. That is correct.
So after you've been here 1 year, you can apply for immigrant status?
That is correct.
If they have been here a year, can they apply for citizenship?
They will then need to wait 5 years after they've become legal permanent residents before they can become citizens.
So 6 years?
That is correct.
Okay. And what is the typical wait time for them once they've applied for citizenship? Do you have?
As we speak right now, we are at target on processing naturalization applications, which is 5 months.
5 months?
Yes, sir.
So you have people who have applied for citizenship, who've come here legally and applied for citizenship, who literally wait priority to the folks who've come here as refugees, then became, applied for immigrant status and then applied for citizenship?
Not in any of those processes, no. I mean, they're in the queue,
Why is it that
essentially
you can,
first in, first out.
Why is it you can then process them faster than you do people who've been here for years trying to?
It's just the point is the law for refugees is that they are expected to apply for legal permanent residence within a year. At that point, their wait time to become citizens is another 5 years. That's just the way. That's the law. That's not our processing time.
But that 5-year wait applies to other
to
immigrants as well.
anybody who has become a legal permanent resident.
But
That is
my
correct,
point is that
with
people
certain exceptions.
who've come here legally, and Mr. Chairman, I hear report after report after report of people who have immigrated here legally, who've applied for citizenship after 5 years, that literally have to wait years and spend enormous amounts of money relative to their net worth, and can't get and still on a waiting list to become citizens. And it just it troubles me, Mr. Chairman, that it appears that not only are we not doing a particularly good job of vetting people who come here on visas, we're not adequately vetting the refugees before we admit them, particularly from countries that might be problematic, that somehow people get moved ahead of the line. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield the balance of my time.
Thank you.